Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel once again. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how I made cheap liquid soap using an alternative method, not a regular method. This method is very good for people that want to produce in a large quantity with low cost and still get good cleaning power and foam. Look at how this soap is forming so well. Yeah, so if you're a beginner or you're trying to cut cost in your production, make sure you watch this video till the end because you're going to learn one or two. Okay, so yeah, without wasting much time, let's just dive into the production proper. And secondly, please follow the order you see in this video. Don't go and follow your own. Then you come back to me and tell me, Gallows, I don't even understand what I produce. Don't just do that thing that is your mind because I've tried it and it did not work. So please just follow this order, then you get the same results. Okay, let's dive into production. Yeah, this is me measuring all the chemicals I'll be needing in this production. Just for you to know, I didn't add caustic soda in this particular production. I didn't add sodium sulfate in this production. I didn't add STPP in this production. And remember also, we are making 10-liter production. Okay, so remember, this is cheap liquid soap formula and you get the best results. I can tell you for free. So I'll be listing the measurement of this particular production before the end of this video. Please stay glued to your phone. So after measuring all the chemicals out, I soak the SLS, okay, with 1 liter of water. I soak my soda ash, my kitchen salt, my preservative. I use sodium benzonate. I also use EDTA. Yeah, EDTA. I use 25 grams. Don't worry, the measurement will be shown. So I soak them together. I said I soak soda ash, kitchen salt, preservative, EDT. I soak all of them together with 1 liter of water. Yeah, and set it aside. Okay, now this is my production bucket. This is 20-liter production bucket. Remember, we are producing 10-liter production. Okay, I started off by adding my nitro, so I use 50 grams. So I added into my bowl and stir it properly for about 5 to 10 minutes. This is to make sure there are no lumps at all. Nitro is what helps to thicken the soap. So it is very important. Okay, it's very important that it dissolves well before adding other chemicals. Please make sure you stir your whatever thickener you're using very well. Either nitro, either Genocell, either HPMC, any thickener at all that you're using, please make sure you stir properly to avoid lumps. So after stirring for about 5 to 10 minutes, so the next chemical we'll be adding is our sulfonic acid. So we are using 250 ml of sulfonic acid. You pour it, you add it inside the mixing bucket. Okay, the one that contains your nitroso. Yeah, you stir properly. So you stir gently and steadily, okay, so that to avoid splashing. Remember, you're dealing with chemicals. Okay, so you stir properly. Each chemical, anytime you're making liquid soap, I do tell my students, don't be in a rush because each chemical you add into your mixture, you have to stir properly. Okay, be generous in your stirring. So you stir and stir gently. So after stirring properly, I added my 300 ml of Texapon gel into the same mixture. Okay, I added it into the same mixture, 300 ml of Texapon gel. I mixed everything together until it is well blended and smooth. Very important. Well blended and smooth. And if you feel like the tonic stick you're using is not doing the job, please you can use this whisker. I actually used it myself, so you can do the same if you have it. But if you don't have it, just continue using what you need, but make sure you are stirring properly. Do you understand? Yes. So make sure you're stirring properly. So after it is well combined, I added like 2 liters of water into the mixture. to activate. Remember we added sulphonic, so we need to activate it. So I added like 2 liters of water and stir properly. Okay, so you need to mix and mix, let it blend very well. So use what you are comfortable with. So far as you are mixing, so far as you are turning it. Okay, so after this one, before we prepare our alkaline solutions, or before we pour in our alkaline solutions, I'm talking about your soda ash, your kitchen salt, your preservatives, your EDTA. Before you pour it in, first of all, pour our SLS solution, our SLS rice that we soak now. I use 250 grams of XLS to 1 liter of water. So before we add in our alkaline solution, make sure you pour in your SLS solution first and stir properly. Remember, anytime you're making liquid soap, you need to turn fold. What do I mean by turn fold? So that you don't have excess foam while making production. You need to see your production. Anytime you're making liquid soap, make sure the foam is not covering your production. Mind how you turn. Look at it, you turn fold. If you're not turning like this, you end up having excess foam that you cannot even see your production. And me personally, I don't like it. I need to see my production. I need to see how my soap is reacting. Do you understand? So when you have this excess foam, it will be difficult. So make sure the way you turn fold, it matters a lot in your liquid soap production. And secondly, make sure you sieve any solution you are pouring. Make sure you are sieving, so that you avoid sieving after production. Me, I don't like that one. So it's better I sieve now than making my production than sieving later. So each solution or each chemical you are adding to your production, make sure you sieve properly. You sieve properly to avoid debris or dirt in your production. Now we have poured in our XLS and we mix properly. So this is our alkaline solution, the soda ash, the kitchen salt, the preservative, the EDTA. The reason that we are adding EDTA, because some places their water is hard. And remember, you don't know how far your soap will go. So that EDTA helps to trap dirt and improve cleaning power, especially in hard water. So remember, I mix everything together very well until all the chemicals dissolve properly before I poured into the mixing bucket. So at this point, you can add your foam booster. Yes, I was supposed to use foam booster, but I don't have. So if you have SDBS, you can add like 250 ml. But I use Cocomide and Cocobetiane. Please, if you don't have it, use foam booster. So Cocomide, I use 100 ml. Cocobetiane, I also use 100 ml. So you stir it. You stir each chemical you add. I didn't add it at once, so take note. So anytime you're using Cocomide or Cocobetiane, maybe you have the two, please make sure you add your Cocomide first before your Cocobetiane. Yes. So I added my Cocomide first before my Cocobetiane. When you add your Cocomide, you stir, stir, and stir. Then now add your Cocobetiane and stir and stir, just like that. So after that, you add your glycerin. Yes, we use glycerin. So my glycerin, I use 100 ml of glycerin for this particular production. Then after adding your glycerin, the next thing to add is your fragrance. The fragrance I use here is mango and orange. It's very nice. And in this particular fragrance, it gives the soap a fresh and fruity smell. So I just stir gently to make sure that the fragrance spread evenly inside the soap. Please, if you're a beginner, don't just add your fragrance direct. Scoop out a little from your mixture, add the fragrance, the one that you've scooped out, then before you add into your main production. Please, that's the proper way of adding fragrance to your liquid soap. Okay, more especially the fragrance that you've not tested before. because you don't know how it will react. So just do it like that so that it will spread evenly. So at this point, before you add your color, make sure you check the pH of your soap. It should be at 7. Sorry, I didn't video I was checking. I thought I actually played this video, but I didn't. So shit happens sometimes. So yeah, make sure it's at 7. So yeah, before you add your color, I use green color in this particular production. So remember, color is optional. There is no measurement for color. So you just add to your taste, but don't add too much that it will start staining in your clothes and all that. So just use your description and add your color. So you stir properly. And emphasis on don't cover your soup. Cover with wrapper. Let it be on top of something and let it not stay close to the wall. So, remember, most of the times I have issues is how you store your liquid soap. It matters a lot too. So just keep it on top of something, cover with wrapper, leave it for 24 hours. So look at our soap after 24 hours. It's giving what it should give. It is neat, it is clear, it's lathering so well. So please at this point, subscribe to my YouTube channel now, I beg. Yeah, as you can see, this method is different from the normal pattern, but it still gives good result, good foam and strong cleaning power. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.